So one more you should put on your list definitely today is LIC and NTPC, because exclusive coming up there. It's raining exclusive this morning on NDTV Profit, so stay tuned, a lot more. First of them, sources are telling us that LIC is likely to make an additional bid in NTPC Green IPO. My colleague Sajeet Manghat joins in with the details. NTPC Green IPO has not seen the kind of response one would have expected. Is LIC coming to the rescue, Sajeet?
No, it's not more of a rescue. It's more of an investment from a portfolio point of view. If you look at the IPO as we speak, it's closing on Friday today, and it's subscribed nearly 93%. Retail is already 2.38%,
oh, wow. Okay.
And the shareholder position is already over one time basically.
But QIB, I think,
QIB is 75%, and with a lot of participation coming from domestic investors instead of mutual funds and FIs. And we've seen a trend that FPIs and mutual funds are coming on the last day today, so you'll get some bit of that coming in. But 75% has been done. But what we understand from our sources is that the entire IPO will get another bid coming in from LIC, because LIC normally does not participate in IPOs. There's a reason for that, because there is an investment committee which sits on every investment, and in IPOs sometimes there are issues or questions raised on the kind of valuation at which this coming. So they come into the secondary market and buy the stake rather than buying in the IPO. But there are exceptions that LIC does for state-owned companies, and NTPC Green is the subsidiary of NTPC, and we saw LIC coming into the anchor book where it invested 500 crores into NTPC Green, and now we understand that it will also bid additionally in the IPO. As per regulation, 50% of the issue.
But just very quickly, Sajeet, if they had to subscribe to this, why wouldn't they make the complete allocation in the anchor investment? Why wait and subscribe to the IPO?
Well, they have.
It almost seems like they've changed their mind, or they've decided to add some more allocation.
Which is why I said, is it a rescue?
No, it's not a rescue. What we've been told is that the entire investment was split into two halves.
Okay, so it was always part of the strategy.
Part of the strategy. Remember, anchor is closed for 30 and 90 days.
You're right. So the exit will be
not be there if required. But LIC is a long-term investor.
Yeah.
It doesn't.
And neither is it a
it's not a listing day gain kind of
investment. Yeah.
It makes portfolios because it has a huge portfolio to manage, and the returns that has to be given to the shareholders or policy holders. So most of the investments, if you look at in LIC, are long-term investments. They've invested in 45 utility companies, which include state-owned companies.
This is a PSU company.
And this is a PSU company and green company. You know, the exposure to green is very limited to in LIC's portfolio, except for in private sector where you have Adani Green, which is there, and now it is and some of the other new companies which have come in. Acme, but it's not still in Acme yet.
And Premier and
it's not there in
so
yet.
Very limited exposure.
Very limited exposure, and this is the public sector company, so they are increasingly coming into the entire green structure. So it could be as high as 13 to 1400 crores additionally. 11% is the equity which is coming in the IPO. So they're trying to look at little over a percentage of stake coming into them.
Is this positive today for NTPC?
If you see, the retail investors have already given
for
NTPC, yes, because the IPO is going to go through, and 93% is already done.
Okay.
And by the end of the day, we'll see some crossing the 100% mark. But there will be a oversubscription which will come in because FPIs and mutual funds will
with
come
a little bit of a boost. Okay, so watch out for NTPC as a result of this today in trade.